Hey everyone, I'm Lathaz and I'm back with another update video today. I've been out of action the last few weeks with my wife having a baby, but we're right back into it again today. So let's get straight into these updates. Now, I know I haven't posted videos in a few weeks, but I have still been posting into the channel that I have on Telegram. So make sure you join that with the link in the description. But I mentioned this PAWS game and I got this to everybody on the day that it launched and we all got in really early. So make sure you're in that channel for that alpha. For those of you who haven't started this game, basically what the PAWS game does is it goes back and looks at your allocations from Notcoin, Hamster, and Dogs and sees how you went in those games and then gives you points towards this new PAWS game. So basically, if you were disappointed with the airdrops you received in monetary value for those things, but you basically are showing that you have been a part of the Telegram games ecosystem for a little while now, so they want to reward those people who have been playing these games. And now they're looking to vote for what the next game will be that they're going to get a retroactive drop from as well. The three that they've got up for voting at the moment is TOMA, Cats, and X Empire. I think I've spoken about this on one of my other videos before, but if I haven't already, make sure you get onto this WONTON game. They are absolutely killing it on social media. They are posting so many times a day and they're getting so much engagement. I think they've got 400,000 followers or something on their account, and the Master Chef account, which is like their CEO, I guess, he's got 100,000 followers as well. He wrote this thread that I think gives a good idea about where WONTON is going to be going in the future. Essentially, their mission is to try and bring as many people on chain as they can. I think that goes well with what Telegram and the TON ecosystem in general is trying to aim towards. Basically, how it works is you go on and play this game, and when you're playing the game, you're getting these mystery boxes, which you open those things up, and then that is an off-chain game asset, which you then can decide to trade in for TON, or you can then mint it as an NFT, which you then can trade on the marketplace, which is now on chain, right? At this point in time, this on chain minting part hasn't started yet. So you can still trade things in for TON at the moment, but it almost is worth holding off because I think there's going to be some good opportunities here to sell them on this NFT marketplace that they've built. You can see all the different ways that you can get these mystery boxes. You get some through the daily login, through playing the game, through some missions, buying them through the shop, inviting friends. There's lots of different ways you can get them. And then you open those mystery boxes, and that's where you get these skins, which you can then either sell for TON, you can try and hold and try and fuse them together to get something that's even better and worth even more, or you can then mint it on FundMe, which is something that they seem to be building, I believe. One thing to note here as well, they're really trying to make sure that you have every opportunity that you can to get these mystery boxes. They want to make sure that these packs are catering to all kinds of users, as you can see here. So you've got the paper packs, which you can only buy with the WTON tokens, which is what you get from playing the game. Or you've got the silver pack, which you're buying with TON itself. Or you've got the stars pack, which you're using the Telegram stars. Final one is the open league packs, which you can get 6 packs per day. And all you need to do for that one is to claim it on chain, which means you just have to pay gas, which is a little bit of TON. If you want the one that seems the best value for money, I think the best option at the moment is to buy the stars pack. But make sure you buy your stars on Fragment because that's where you can get a 30% discount on all of those Telegram stars. It makes this one about 7 cents per wonton that you open, which I think is the best deal at the moment. The silver pack, I think, works out to be about 17 cents per wonton. Make sure you do the paper packs every day because they're just a no-brainer. You're using not even a real currency at the moment, so definitely do that one. While we're on wonton as well, make sure you go and do that TON Society Watonda Soulbound token task at the top of the screen there. Not sure exactly what that's going to do for you at the moment, but I'm sure there's something that they've got planned for that. Last thing I'll say about WONTON is that I said it's not only going to be WONTON assets, but it's also going to be other mini games that can issue their assets too on FundMe. Make sure you're tracking the FundMe page as well, because I think there's going to be some good opportunities here too. All right, let's talk about NotPixel for a second. So this is from Bloom Code and Updates, another Telegram channel that is worth checking out if you want to. With all the channels I mentioned, don't worry, I always make sure that all of the best information gets put into these videos, so you're not really missing anything if you're not following them anyway. They put 2 and 2 together here. Binance had posted this tweet that said, the roadmap I'm here to master, create 100 tweets, first create that perfect tweet. And you can see that image there is the same as what NotPixel just used on Do You Have the Golden Pixel? It solves everything. The grand tournament is about to begin. So is this showing that Pixel is going to get launched on Binance? As you might know, most of the tokens that have been launching in the last couple of weeks haven't launched on Binance, whereas the original ones were. Some were speculating that it would be very difficult for any other Telegram games to get their coins listed on Binance. NotPixel does have Notcoin behind them, so that's probably going to help them as well. But this is just something to look out for. Speaking of to market, they did do the big part of their airdrop at the start of this month, but they only sent out 30% of TOMA tokens to participants. What they've said here is that 80% of the entire supply is going to the users, which means there's still 50% of those tokens left to be handed out. Now, it does say they're reviewing banned users and processing appeals, so some of them will go towards that probably, but they've also started this weekly opportunity to get more tokens. And they said a significant portion of the token supply will be shared through this weekly initiative. So although they continue to keep farming us, in this one, you might as well just keep jumping on and doing that and trying to get as many of those to market stars as you can and hope that you can get some more tokens from this airdrop each week. Now, for a bit of context, I got about 400,000 TOMA tokens, I believe. And then this week, I got about 4,000 more. So it seems to be about 1% of what you got. Potentially, I'm not exactly sure if that's how it's going to work in the future, but that's just what I got for this first week. If you haven't already, another game to check out is Human. I really like the way Human is progressing. I think they've had some massive updates and they just continue to get better. If you jumped on Human at the start and if you're looking at it now, it looks completely different. They did a complete overhaul on October 8th. Basically, Human are capturing two different markets right now. One is the ID space, so verifying that you are a human. The other one is the prediction market. If you were following during the US election, you would have seen that Poly market was going crazy. So I think that Human has a chance here to capture some of that too. Every day, a whole bunch of different prediction opportunities come up. You basically have to bet with your HMN tokens that you're receiving in this game. You set the amount that you want to bet, and then you choose yes or no. If you get it correct, you'll end up winning more tokens back because of it. Originally, whatever number you chose of the human tokens that you wanted to put forward, so in this case, I put forward 1,000, you were going to receive double that if you got it correct, or 0 if you got it incorrect. Now they've changed it, so now your ROI is based on the total market size of human staked and how much human you're putting in. It also means that if you decide to take a contrarian position, you might wait a little bit longer and you probably could end up getting higher rewards there too. What I like about Human is that they're just continually adding new features that are just good quality of life changes. It's actually really fun to play this game. I love being able to go on there real quick and just do some of my predictions to see if I'm going to be able to get it right or not. And knowing that I'm not actually really putting up anything as collateral here, I'm just putting up their HMN tokens, which, you know, worth nothing at this point anyway. I like a team that continues to deliver, and that's why I like the X Empire team originally. And I also am enjoying the Human game as well, so get on this one. Another new game is Memhash. Now, this one I haven't got on just yet, but I'm still trying to think about it because basically how this one works is you have to go in and you're basically using your device's power to solve some kind of captcha to receive tokens, similar to Bitcoin mining. They have 1 million blocks and there's a total token supply of 1 billion coins with 5 seconds per block at them. So you can see rewards per block increase incrementally and start with 500, and then they continuously get more difficult, making it harder to mine as well. If a single participant mines the block, they receive 100% of the reward. Otherwise, it's 70% to the primary miner and 30% distributed equally to everybody else. Mining will finish after 1 million blocks, which is around the 31st of December, so the end of this year. And then at the end, all of the token supply will be allocated to the miners on the TOM blockchain. Says here the mini app itself basically has only one button, start mining. By pressing it, you can earn some tokens, which will be distributed on chain after a few weeks from now. So Memhash was built by the team that also built Major, and they're obviously able to get a lot of users onto Major. So there's probably a high likelihood a lot of people are going to join Memhash. But there is one caveat. To start mining, you do have to pay an upfront fee, which I think at the moment is worth about $15. So is it worth it? That's really the big question. Not only are you spending the $15 on this game, but it's also mining and using your device's power. I'm not fully convinced yet, but I probably will jump on this one just because I've got FOMO and it's built by the Major team. So they do have a lot of big players and big names behind them. So it might be worth checking out. If you do decide to get on this game, or for anything else where you need to use stars, I do recommend using Fragment. I've only just started using this recently. This is in no way, shape, or form an ad. I don't get paid for this at all. It's very simple. Basically, all you do is you connect your TON wallet to this site. You then choose how many stars you want to buy. It gives you a 30% off discount on those Telegram stars. You then just select who you want to send them to, and then click buy, and it will automatically send it to your account. I have used this multiple times myself, and I've probably spent about $40 worth on stars using this. But if you want to test it yourself, just go and do that really cheap one, the 75 cents. If you want to test it out, just make sure it works. If you do want to support me, you could just choose to write Lathaz in here as your recipient, and then I'll receive those stars. You don't have to do that, but if you'd like to, there is that option. It is just good to know that you can send stars to your mates if you want to as well. Last thing I'll show you on here is you can buy Telegram Premium on here as well, and it is a lot cheaper than if you buy it through Telegram itself. They give some really good discounts for how long you buy it for. So if you want to buy 1 year worth of Telegram Premium, it costs about $29. I don't remember exactly how much I'm paying, but I tell you what, it's definitely more than that. So I'm probably going to be changing the way I'm doing Telegram Premium and buying it through this for a year in advance as well. A couple other quick updates. One is that Memhash has postponed their TG now to the November 22nd. I don't know how this one is going to go, but it is obviously a meme token and doesn't seem to have much utility. So I'm probably going to try and just sell it straight away. Another quick update, if you're playing the Pigs game, the snapshot is on November 18th. So you don't have much time left for that one. All right, that's it for today. I'm going to try and get a few more of these videos out with a bit more regular scheduling now, and all these videos will be a little bit shorter with just the updates from the last few days. If you are liking these videos, please like them, please subscribe, and share them with any of your friends that are playing these Telegram games. Put it in group chats of people that are playing these games as well. And let's try and build the best community that we can here together. If you haven't already, join my Telegram group as well, where we all are chatting in there and we're helping each other out in there. And finally, if you want to use my airdrop tracker, you can. That is free. The link is in the description as well. Recorded a video for that explaining how to use it all. And if it's not out already, it will be out in the next couple of days. All right, that's it. Happy tapping, everyone.